Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome to episode 5 of Europa Universalis IV as Venice. We have managed to take Cyprus, and what I'm trying to do at the moment is just deal with any potential rebellions. I'm just going to bring back my diplomat from Knossos, because I can actually go and annex them now. So we're going to go ahead and do that. It'll free up one of our relationship slots. We now have all of the troops that we wanted over here. Hopefully they'll get their morale up soon. There are some rebel factions that are likely to pop. Regaining some manpower, which is very good for us. Hopefully this conversion should go faster now, because we do have a... I'm sure, is it a theologian or is it an inquisitor? I can never remember the name. It is an inquisitor. Theologian reduces unrest. So we have an inquisitor, which does allow our... conversion speed to go more quickly. Our religious unity is only 76%, because we do have a few provinces that are just wrong, but we will sort that out. We're actually gaining some papal influence as well, which is not too bad. Have the missions changed? Conquer Skopje. Where on earth is that? S-K-O-P-J-E. S-K-O-P-J-E. There it is. Ottomans, yeah, I think we'll be leaving that for a while. I'm going to go for the Improve the Prestige mission and then just instantly cancel it and see if we get some better choices. So we're still on 80% for the Cretan Separatists. They've got a 6.6 chance of that happening. It's mainly because of the active missionary. No, I'll lose some random Diplo power. Once the missionary goes away, it'll be like 0.6, and then the intolerance will go away. There'll be no problem here at all once the conversion is done. It's just it's taking so long because our missionary strength is so bad. October 1459, so just under a year. So we've got to wait for those things to happen. I really do want to go over here and just start kicking the snot out of Serbia and Bosnia. They're both just allied with each other. So it still gives me that good opportunity to co-belligerize one. Zeta is going to be the war goal as it was before, because it's coastal and it will remove Serbia's ability to get any navy. We probably do want to take something from Bosnia as well, so we are going to be grabbing as much stuff down here as is safe to do so. Is there a coalition map mode against us? Well, there is a coalition map mode. Is there a coalition against us at the moment? No, nobody really gives two hoots, so we are good with that. How are things looking with the Emperor? Still in a Regency Council, which is excellent. It's probably the main reason why he hasn't expanded so violently and taken everybody over. We will keep improving relations with him because we are allied to Poland, who is his rival. It'd be lovely if we could be allied to both of them, but unfortunately, unless Austria and Poland's relationship changes, we're not really going to be able to do anything about that. We do have some more units, so we are going to put you guys together. 80% chance that the Greek separatists will fire now, so we need some stuff to get dealt with pretty quickly. 90% chance for the Cretan Separatists. Okay, these ones might well fire. So this is what we're waiting for. We are still potentially going to be done in October 1459. We're already in May. I need to keep my eye on the Greek Separatists, though. If the Greek Separatists go up to 90%, I might have to harsh treatment them just so that we can deal with them. Does Cyprus still need converting? It does. We have managed to integrate our vassal here. Now that will most likely have put us over the force limit. We're over the force limit by 4. We're over the naval limit by 2. You just have 3 galleys. So what we're going to do is we are going to take 1 galley and we will... I could sell the other 2 actually. Ottomans don't like me. We'll see if somebody's willing to buy them. We'll take the extra 1 and put it with this fleet here. We are over our army force limit by 4. So let's go ahead and get rid of all you guys. I'd prefer not to be over the army limit, so let's go and get rid of just 1 of these guys, I suppose. It's a shame you don't get the manpower back. Maybe when you disband it you shouldn't, but... sometimes you end up like you've got a load of infantry, and you'd prefer some more cavalry, but you can't just retrain your infantrymen to be cavalrymen. You've got to disband them and you lose all the manpower. It's quite a silly mechanic, really. Okay, we do have a free diplomat, so we've got 2 galleys. Naples, would you be willing to buy any galleys? This is the first fleet, 2 galleys. You wouldn't be willing to do it because you would exceed your force limit. Okay. What about the Papal State? You're my rival. What about Florence? Yep, 20 ducats for 2 galleys. Puts me back below the force limit. Not that it really matters being above the force limit on ships, especially as Venice. Hungary gets a claim on Dalmatia. Unfortunate, but not a lot we can do about it. Cretan Separatists still at 80%. Greek Separatists still only... Sorry, Cretan Separatists at 90%. And Greek Separatists are at 80%. And we're in August. It doesn't say when in October, but we are nearly done. So providing Greek Separatists doesn't go up to 90%. And it didn't at the end of that month. So this should go away. Okay, got a new mission already. Convert Naxos to Catholic. We can do that. So we'll take that mission. What does that mission actually give us in terms of reward? Missionary strength +1. So yeah, we definitely want to do that before we worry about Cyprus. But we will definitely want to move our troops over there as soon as possible. So we've almost finished. We're into October. Greek Separatists still only at 80%. And we are letting our manpower recover. We're not quite at the cap yet. There we go. That increases our papal influence. The Cretan Separatists should go away now. -1. Friendly troops are causing something. Doesn't have an active missionary. That's out of date. So, you guys need to get on the ship. The ship needs to go and drop people over at Cyprus so we can get rid of that. And then we want to... Oh, noble regiments rising up there. Oh, pause. We're not paused. Where's the ship? Right, you guys are dropping off there. There's been a change of plans. Hopefully we can get there quick enough. We want to pick the rest of Europe if we can do that as well. 80% on the Greek Separatists now. I prefer that not to be happening, but we'll have to see what happens. We need to pick you up. We need to drop you off. 15 noble regiments. They will outnumber us, but we will be the defenders, and we have a leader. How much will it cost me to buy those Greek Separatists down? I really don't want them to fire. 50 military power. I really don't want to spend that. Okay, you guys group up and pop. Really hoping we win that battle. Wow, it looks like we're not winning that battle. That is ridiculous. Can't believe we actually lost that battle. Oh, I could have landed... Oh, right, okay, let's go pick up some more troops. That was unfortunate. I guess that means we are harsh treatmenting the Greek Separatists. Gets rid of that for a little while. We want to do our next conversion on Naxos. It'll be fairly quick and it'll give us more missionary strength, so we'll do that. That was most unfortunate for that to happen. Hopefully they're not going to come straight across and attack into us. I'm hoping they give us a little bit of time. You're supposed to be... Oh no, you're the light fleet. My bad. Just stay there. Don't bother moving. Let me get the rest of my army in position. Where is my navy? There we go. Could probably do with a few more transports, really. Also got a potential for Lollard heretics to fire. We've got Albanian separatists and just so many nasty things going on. Now we will get a straight crossing penalty going into this, which is unfortunate. Could wait for them to try and attack into me, but I don't think I want that to happen. Let's just go and pick up the rest of them. They're not really going to do anything while they're there. I mean, they are reinforcing slightly. We've got almost 2-to-1 numbers. They're actually attacking... Oh, oh no, they were going to attack into me. The only reason they stopped is because my fleet stopped them from doing so. You attack into me. Freely. I insist. I insist you attack me. Just want to make sure that my trade fleet stays out of... Right, you just stay there for now, because I don't want them to... They keep cancelling for some reason. Truce with the Mamluks has expired. They're locked. Okay, they can't cancel now. Okay, so what we want to do here... Let's pause, because there's a lot of stuff going on. Lose one base tax there and gain some local autonomy. Or we could get... well, we don't want reduced morale of armies. We'll just take that, unfortunately. Now, what we want to do is stop those guys from being able to retreat. They shouldn't be able to anyway. But if we take our trade fleet, which is closest and fastest, and go and put that there, it will blockade. We are going to bring down the transports as well. So we should win that battle quite nicely. And they are thwarted. Let's go over there and unsiege what they were sieging. Well, that was quite nasty. So we've still got a limit of 25. We're actually losing money at the moment. I think we're probably reinforcing again. Why are we losing so much? Army maintenance. Are we over our limit? No, we're just reinforcing then. Okay, we've regained control of that. Of course, we are no longer protecting trade, which we should be. You guys are going to land here. We're going to pick up 10 of the troops. And which troops do we want to pick up? We'll make our own composition. We want 2 cavalry. And we want 8 infantry. And you guys are going to get on the boat. And the boats are going to drop you off on Cyprus. Hopefully that will slow down any separatists. Albania is still a pain because it's the wrong culture as well as being the wrong religion. But if we can convert Naxos, that will be good. You've got some stuff happening, but nothing that I'm too bothered about. Why are we losing so much money all of a sudden? Our army maintenance isn't usually this much. Must be because we're reinforcing. Yeah, we're not reinforcing as heavily anymore now. I think we can pick you guys up now. And we probably want to get you over into Albania. Because one, we can help stop the separatists. And secondly, it'll give us a good staging ground to jump forward and attack Zeta. So it seems to make a lot of sense to have the guys there. We have a national decision. Declare the statute of restraint in appeals. Papal States of Venice is lower than 50%. This will give us 10 prestige. Catholicism will get some reform desire. A lot of people's opinion of us will be changed by a lot until the end of the game. But it reduces our national unrest, gives us cheaper stability cost and more yearly prestige. It does hurt our papal influence. Maybe we won't want to stay Catholic. We will be trying to wipe out the papal state at some point. Not too happy that Austria isn't going to like me all that much, but I think we go for that. And also with this one, this will give us national tax for high stability. Yeah, let's have all the monies. We want all the monies in the world. You guys are going to get on the ships, and we are going to ferry you around to Albania. At least we are if I click on the right button. You're on the ship. You land Albania. Good. An alliance offer from the Knights. There's no reason not to take one. We're already guaranteeing their independence. So there's no reason not to have an alliance. They're not particularly strong. And at some point, I'd probably like to vassalize them. Would they accept vassalization? They wouldn't. Why would they not? Distance between borders, economic base. Yeah, a little bit tricky. Not a problem. We've suffered a little bit of attrition, but that is fine. I'd actually prefer to have the leader over here. Don't really want him to die, though, because he's quite good at the moment. We're not likely to actually... What we'll do, because those rebels aren't going to fire yet, we'll actually just not have a leader there. If it looks like they're going to fire, if they get to 90%, then we'll put the leader in charge. We could still do with some positive stability. It would be nice. So what have we got here? The Papal State's opinion of Venice is changed by -20. They're rival to us anyway. Venice gets Venetian first, Christian second until the end of the game. Increased tolerance of heretics, reduced papal influence, and increased religious unity. Or the Pope's or Papal State's influence, opinion of us will change by +20 and we'll get missionary strength. Tolerance of heretics. Right, well... What are we getting papal influence at the moment? We are... Each year, you gain -9.5 papal influence because of the Statute of Restraint of Appeals. So even if I took that for the +2 yearly papal influence, it isn't going to help. It would be nice having the missionary strength, but having the religious unity would be better, I think. Yep, screw it. We're never going to be really part of the papacy. The Pope just hates us. He's rivaled us. And if we want to take Italy, we are going to have to take out the Papal State at some point. So let's go and grab our admin tech. That gives us our idea group. I'm not too sure what I'm going to take at the moment. We may take trade. Trade seems like a really good idea for Venice. Global trade power, extra merchant, trade range. That's one thing I haven't done, actually. I haven't even looked where my merchants are. We're here pushing trade into Venice. That is fine. We have 3 merchants. We are here pushing trade into Venice. That is fine. And our 3rd merchant is down here. Also pushing trade that way. I guess that's fine. I guess that makes the most sense. I'm actually happy with that. It seems to be one of the few times where the starting positions of merchants is actually a decent one. But yeah, I think trade may definitely be the way that we want to go. We are ahead of time in... Well, ahead of time in everything now. Is there anything else that might be better for us? Military, possibly. Something in the military. But I think we're going to start off by going for trade. We will not be going for... any sort of colonisation in this playthrough. I think we've done enough of that for a little while. Still got some troops up there. You guys were supposed to drop off your troops and not just sit there taking attrition off the coast. No, that was my... Right, okay. Screwing things up now. I'm not concentrating. You're protecting trade. You are picking up these guys and dropping them off in Albania. Albania is also really good defensive terrain because it's mountains. And we'll pick these guys up and we'll get ourselves in a position where we'll be able to attack one of these 2 guys. We're making money. We're fully reinforced. We're regaining manpower. Albanian separatists are actually going away just due to the fact that we've got troops here. Because having the troops part there is getting rid of the unrest. So my main concern at the moment is those Greek separatists. Our missionary's trying his best, but he's still a little bit slow. Now, the unrest over here is currently 0, apparently. But there's also some in Naxos. I suppose the ones in Naxos are also counting towards unrest. I'd sooner have these guys on the island, because it's easier for them to land here and move across to Naxos than it is to land on the island, although it'd still take a straight crossing. I can't even increase the autonomy here. They could fire there. I could harsh treatment them again. We've got a fair decent number of military points. It's probably not a bad idea. 50 points. Okay, we'll just slow it down. We'll try and get at least one of those conversions done if we can. We're we are still at our caps for our force limits. We do have a little bit of money. Is there something that we'd like to buy? Maybe another temple. What about trade? We should definitely be building a marketplace in Venezia. So let's go ahead and do that. Anything that will drastically increase our money. We don't need to be improving with Corfu anymore. I doubt we can annex them anyway because of 67. Actually, we could go ahead. We could actually start doing that. We can start annexing them. And that'll save us another relationship slot. Losing a bit of relations with Austria. They are still friendly. So we'll keep that going. We definitely want to start this war soon. We know that they've got, mind you, they've got rebels and they haven't even been able to clear them out, which makes me think maybe they're stuck. Serbia still have 8,000 units. Bosnia have... Bosnia have 8,000 units. If you've both got units, why can't you get rid of your rebels? I'm confused. You're not in a war. You've got 8,000 men, but you're both dealing with rebels. Explain to me how that works. Ragusa fabricating claims. Okay. What we're going to do, we'll wait until our missionary has finished converting this province here. Once he's done that, we won't start converting the next province straight away. We'll wait for the faction to get down to 0 before we start any further conversions. I think that'll be the safest thing to do. When is our next election due? 62. In fact, next month. Our guy is 52. I think he can live for another year. Yeah, we're still ahead of time, so we are going to get 20% global trade power. So, what's our trade coming in currently? Our current trade is 11.19. Let's see what that is next month. Missionary's nearly finished. Keep the guy. We probably won't re-elect him again, but our leader is now a 565, which is awesome. Let's look at our trade. It was 11.19, it's now 12.36. More than 50% of our income is coming from trade. In fact, 54.7% of our income is coming from trade. We're making 490 a month, and that's with a level 2 advisor, which we're using for the missionary strength, which isn't bad because we do want to get ahead in admin tech. So I'm happy to leave him there. 10-10-9, and we're not over the relationship limit anymore. We're bang on the relationship limit. We will be gaining one, of course, once we integrate. Plus 10 local unrest or gain 20 autonomy in Naxos. I'll just take the autonomy in Naxos because that should actually help get rid of some of these zealots. Missionary strength has improved. Now, the Greek separatists should start to tick down from next month. Manpower reserves need to recover. That's definitely true. I think we'll try and go for that one, actually. I would like to go to war with these guys, but they're not really doing anything right now. We'll see how well we do. We don't recover at any lightning fast speed. Ragusa is probably still being guaranteed by the Ottomans, and they are, unfortunately. We are still making money, a decent amount. We should probably go and get another marketplace, although none of them is worth as much as the one in Venezia. We should definitely get one there, though. Always try and stick to the provinces closest to the capital first, just in case you end up losing something in a war, because you're normally going to lose whatever is furthest away. The Greek separatists are burning down. We could convert Albania and we could convert Cyprus. I think we'll convert Albania. We might as well do that while we're here because Albania is the... we've actually got troops in Albania. So it makes more sense to do that there. So there is some provincial unrest. It is... well, let's just click on the province, it'll be easier. 4.2. So I doubt we're going to have much of an issue there. And then the Greek separatists have almost completely gone already. That does give us more religious unity, though. Our religious unity is 95%. We're losing papal influence, so we probably will, as soon as we get the option to. We might go Protestant again. I think what we might do, though, is wait and have a look to see what some of our allies go. We'll wait until the Reformation happens. It's only at 35%. We'll wait until the Reformation happens. We'll see what Poland do. Because the thing is, you see, we'll probably want to stay allied with Spain and or Castile. Wow, that is a really shit leader. 0-0-0. We could improve relations with you quite a bit more. See, France seem to be doing much better on this game than they were in my previous game. Admittedly, it looks like Provence has been completely wrecked between the Papal State and Brittany. But France hasn't really shrunk. Burgundy's doing quite well. Seems to have integrated most of its vassals. France hasn't managed to retake any of its English cores. Scotland is still alive. England's managed to take Ulster and Connaught's managed to take Munster. But apart from that, not an awful lot else going over there in Ireland. I'm just waffling now because I'm just sort of passing time. I could end the video here, but I am just kind of trying to get some of these conversions and things done. That missionary is actually working quite slow. We don't have to worry about the Greek separatists anymore. We're just worried about the Albanian ones. This might actually be a time to go and do this fight, but I am doing the mission to recover manpower. It's not a mission that normally gets finished, so I'm not all that bothered about it, to be honest. So what we might do is just go and declare the war against Serbia and Bosnia. We will need to ship some more troops over here, I think. Where are all my troops? Troops are all currently over here. They don't need to be over there. So let's go and get the transports. Because I think we should have negative unrest here. Minus 1.5. The friendly troops are helping. There is some separatism here, but that separatism will go away. But I definitely think we need to start taking some more land. Morale of armies, land force limit modifier, fine. So we can now have 2 more. This is the problem you've got to watch with the factions. It's easy to think, oh, I can have 27 men, and you hire up 2 more, and then the other faction takes over, and then you 2 over the force limit. I think that's what happened earlier. We can gain 60 Diplo power, and Hungary's opinion of it is changed by plus 20, or we can gain 2 mercantilism. Thank you very much. That puts our trade power up from 13.18. How does that work? How does that go down? I'm not going to spend that money because I'd like to keep a little bit in reserve for reinforcements when this war happens. So we're going to bring everybody over to Albania. And we'll have more than what is the supply limit here? It's probably quite low because it's mountainous. 24. So we will be okay, I think. Guilds gain 10 influence and aristocrats lose. We don't want to be -1 diplomats. Reduces our national spy defense. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just do that one. The guilds take over again. Goods produce modifier. So as soon as they get dropped off, there we go. We'll group them up. We're not over the limit for the province because we have 24,000. And the supply limit, I think I said, was like 27 or something like that. So that's fine. That should reduce the unrest even more. Well, I've already getting the maximum bonus because we've got 20. So, yeah, that'll slow things down. And then next time, we are going to be going to war for Zeta. So, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Europa Universalis IV as Venice. I'll see you guys next time. And until then, goodbye for now.